It was on Wednesday, November 20th, 1991. I was taken yonder beyond the curtain of time by the power of the Holy Spirit. A little after 6 p.m., I quietly and softly paced towards home from Milwaukee Church through a foot trail shortcut that went across Ragat River. I had just attended the midweek fellowship. Some sort of expectancy engulfed me. Thoughts raced through my mind. I imagined God coming down in form of fire on a distant mountain in front of me, just like he did in the Old Testament days of Moses. The sun was setting and darkness was closing in. The evening fast approached. I had to pick up my pace. I went straight to my bedroom. There was an aura of peace, a level I had never experienced before, as I peacefully and quietly drifted into a light sleep. A rumbling sound of thunder caught my attention. Like in a dream when one awakes, I found myself gazing out at a clear, deep blue sky. There was no roof to hinder my sight. I glanced at the bedside illuminated neon clock. It was 3 a.m. The view of my room dimmed as the clear blue sky baffled me. I heard another big thunder. And my mind paced back and forth. I was searching for an explanation to what I was seeing and hearing. I wondered within myself how I could be seeing a blue sky at 3 a.m. in the night. With no clear answer, I convinced myself to an imaginary idea that when God walks, it thunders. To my surprise, I later realized that there was a verse in the Bible that talks of such kind of manifestation. The view of my room dimmed. I saw a pinpoint of light in the distant clear blue sky. It resembled a bright star in a faraway galaxy. The light and the glory pierced the room and engulfed everything therein. I became aware of God's presence. I was gently and swiftly drawn up and into a great dense luminosity. The speed and the pace was incredible. Units of distance and time could not measure it. Gently I was drawn up into a golden bright light piercing straight from beyond the clear blue sky. It was 1 billion times brighter than the sun. I was in heaven. I was now seeing with my eyes the heavens. My senses were heightened and I was in the state of knowing, absorbing every detail of my surrounding in heaven. And this was the glory of God. Then I felt a pulse and my spirit was suddenly drawn towards His glory. Instantly, I saw God. Power from beyond enveloped me. I could now see, hear, touch, taste, smell beyond the realm of the natural senses. I looked at my own body in the spirit. I saw my spirit enveloped by my body, or it was my body enveloped in the spirit. I felt a form of transfiguration. I wore a form of a glorified heavenly spirit body, which was translucent in nature. I thought, this is who I really am, clean, righteous. That's how I felt before God. I was in the realm of knowing. I knew if I had any form of uncleanliness before God, this glory would not spare me as it consumed the field. As I approached Him, I noticed the glory radiating all around Him. As I got closer, the glory became brilliant and brilliant. I knew in my spirit that no earthly eyes in the natural state could look upon this glorious golden crystal light without being consumed. I saw the glory immediately allowed my Lord was bright golden rainbow ambience. Gold shafts of liquid light oozed all around him. White rays of light mixed with golden rays filled the space above him. Light seemed to come from a place of immense power. In an instant, knowledge permeated me. In a sense, it became me. I was amazed by my ability to comprehend the mysteries of the universe simply by reflecting on them. I seemed to be translated at the speed of thought, or I can put it this way, the speed of desire. Whenever I desired to be at a place, I would suddenly be at that place. In a twinkling of an eye, I sensed I could go whenever I willed. As I knelt in his presence, my destiny was communicated. I have called you a prophet to the nations. But why me, Lord? I have suffered enough. I am not worthy. In an instant, just by that thought, knowledge permeated me. In a sense, it became me. My glory will go with you. His words turned my thoughts to joy. Peace engulfed me. I felt like one immersed in an ocean of oil. In his glory, I could see through the skies. There was no physical limitation. I could travel into the future. I could travel into the past. I could know people's past, present, and future. Like in an X-ray, I could scan and discern ailments which tormented and afflicted the people of God. Now I understand very clearly what David meant when he said, "Better is one day in your courts than 1,000 elsewhere." It's one thing to know that you are beyond the curtain of time, and another to realize that within no time, I was back in my natural senses. I was all alone in the room. What an experience it was. It was not a dream. I was actually seeing with my natural eyes and my spiritual eyes. My spiritual eyes had been opened. I glanced at the dimly lit bedside table clock. It was after 3 in the morning. Lights were out in the entire house. It was chilling quiet. I was in heaven. I saw heaven.